Hey guys, welcome back to Ham and Eggs Golf. We are here for part 2 of Sir Reginald's interview. There was so much to say last time that we didn't feel like he got enough of a chance, or there was enough time. Reg has lived a very interesting life, and we felt like a part 2 was necessary because we didn't get to explore everything we wanted to. So with that said, enjoy this part 2 Electric Boogaloo interview with Sir Reginald. Well, it's good to have you back. You know,
ask me lots of questions.
There was too many stories for us to get through in such a short amount of time last time, so
yeah,
this is definitely a necessity.
Okay.
All right, well, let's get going. Whee!
I was born in just before the war, and the war brought rationing, and so my mother, who had 3 other children, 2 boys and a girl and me, was a good cook. We never went without the whole war, through the war. We had good meals, and life was good, and we enjoyed the war in some sense, because we used to see all the German fighters and British fighters up in the sky, and the tracer bullets all around us, and we were having a great time, war or no war. But it was a war that was supposed to end wars. But
I do remember that being a statement. This is the war to end all wars.
But wars don't bring peace. Only good living and friendliness and camaraderie brings peace.
Do you remember any staple foods that she would make during the rations time?
Well, you couldn't get, if you were a vegetarian, you got a double size of cheese, double portion of cheese. And my 2 brothers and my sister loved cheese, but I couldn't eat it. It wouldn't go past so I've never touched cheese my whole life. But because I didn't eat it, they had my ration, so they were very happy.
I bet.
And then we had chickens, so we had eggs, and at Christmas we had a chicken.
Yeah.
and we didn't go without in any way, because my dad had an allotment, and he grew the vegetables, so we were well supplied.
Well, let's see what we can do.
See what we can do here.
Oh, wow.
After the war, when I was 5, I started school, infant school, in a private school that my brothers were already in. But then my mother and father really didn't have enough money to send 3 people through the school, so then I went to a state school.
Okay.
First par of the day right there.
All right, we will see you on the next hole. So you were in
I went into a public school.
School.
And then from there, after a year, I went into a junior school. And then from there, a senior school when I was 11. and enjoyed that because it was a sporting school that had cricket and tennis, and I liked both of those. So
Okay.
and so I became captain of the cricket team and enjoyed that too. So we had a good time.
How long did you play cricket?
From 11 until I left England.
Oh, wow.
And that was because where I lived, they had cricket teams, village teams. Village cricket is really, really enjoyable.
You must have been pretty good.
I enjoyed it. I was a bowler and a batter.
Now, would it surprise you to know that I have no idea anything about cricket?
Well, it's overarm. You have to a stiff overarm. You don't throw the ball.
Okay.
You bowl it.
You bowl it over top.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it hits before the batter, and then you can spin it so it goes left or right, and so that there's more chance of him not being able to hit it. But there are three, we call them stumps, 3 canes, 3 sticks behind the batter, and the idea, the bowler has to try to hit those sticks, and then the batter's out.
Okay. So
If he misses and it hits the sticks, he's out, and somebody else comes in. And there are 11 batsmen on the team.
okay, and does it switch back and forth through the however many, like if you hit all 3 sticks?
Oh no! The 3 sticks with 2, they call them bales, little sticks on the top of the sticks, and all you have to do is to dislodge one of those bales, and it counts as them being out.
Gotcha.
But if you can knock the middle stump flying, and it's just the same.
Okay. So you played cricket for a while.
Oh, I love cricket, yes, and tennis. I enjoyed tennis. I used to go up to Wimbledon for the tennis tournaments, and there was always something to do, either cricket or tennis. In the winter, it was soccer or football.
Well,
Now we call it football.
yeah,
but
we
you
call it soccer. Yeah, I always wonder, because you guys, is it a mix? Like, we call it football, I think, because of rugby.
Oh,
Like
rugby, that's
our
rugby
game-
football.
Yeah, our game is closely related to rugby.
Yes.
I don't know why we call would it be football?
Football.
Football soccer.
Foot.
It doesn't make any
Football.
sense.
You use your foot. You don't.
We even call it a soccer ball.
If it touches your hand, it's a foul.
Yes. Yeah, I used to play when I was younger.
Uh-huh.
I used to love playing soccer.
Yeah.
But just, you grow out of things and move on.
Yeah.
So after you got done with the public school,
Yes. Then I finished. I didn't go on to grammar school like most of the people did from senior school. I chose to look for a job, and I cycled little around where I lived, and one day I was up 2 miles away from my house, and there was a little print shop in a tin shack, and I went in there and I got a job. They called it a printer's devil because you do all the odd jobs. you do the cleaning, you do the sweeping up of the place,
Okay.
and have it all tidy and that sort of thing. Well, I did that for a couple of years, and then I went into a real print shop with typesetting and linotype and machines that did the printing, and so it was a good start in life, because as I look back, all of my life really has been influenced by the printing.
Yeah, I remember from the stories you told last time that a lot of it involved the printing press.
Yes.
It gave you the ability to meet people, to travel, all kinds of stuff.
Well, also it gave me the opportunity to go to these different places, because after school and after I was finished the printing press, I went to college, and after graduating from college, I was an intern in a church for ministerial, and then I had 2 churches, and then after that I was asked if I could go to Iceland because they needed a manager of the print shop.
Okay, so it was a job opportunity going to Iceland. Okay.
Well, as well as looking after the colporteurs, which were the people that were selling the books, and so it was. It seems, as I look back, it seems as every place I've gone, there's been an influence on the print, because I did printing.
Because your specialty, yeah.
Yeah. Because after Iceland, well, while I was in Iceland, that was a very interesting place, lovely people, and we got to see the whole country very easily because it's quite small. I went to, for the same reason, then Ethiopia wanted a printer to go and to manage the print shop. So I went down to Addis Ababa and was there for 4 years, and had, I think I told you last time, had lots of experiences, especially with Haile Selassie,
Yes.
the president. I went to...
That had to be an honor to meet him.
Oh, and not only meet him, but he invited me to go on board ship with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then just before I left, he heard that I was leaving. He sent over 2 Ethiopian gold shirt cuffs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what do they call them? Cuffs? Cufflinks.
Cufflinks.
Yes.
And I've still got those. That was, I mean, he didn't have to do that.
No.
But it was nice that he did. And his son was the admiral of the fleet. Did I tell you that my wife, we invited him to dinner one day?
Yes, and she made the Navy outfits for the kids.
Sailor suits.
And he really liked that.
Yeah.
When you had conversations with Haile Selassie, did he have any words that you remember that stuck out? Like,
no, we were mainly talking about the hospital, because the palace and the hospital were next door to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And we were mainly talking about what happened there, and he liked to talk about his people, and they really liked him. You know, every time he went out, there was lines of people to welcome him.
Wow.
He was there for 40 years. He was the king for 40 years, the emperor.
Obviously a good king.
Yes.
Man. Yeah, he influenced people all across the world.
He changed he changed Ethiopia from a native country to a civilized country.
Man, that's amazing.
Yeah.
He must have brought in so many things as far as education.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So you spent time in Ethiopia.
Yes, and then when I was in Ethiopia, I was doing public relations as well as the print shop, and helping out at the hospital. And a man from America came over, and I was asked to show him around Ethiopia. He was one of the officials up in Washington, and I did that. And then, just as we'd finished, he said, "You ought to come to America. They need a PR person." PR, he said, was just starting at that time. That was in '73.
Oh, that's when public relations really got important.
Yeah.
And they started up kind of like that.
People, everyone started to have a public relations person.
Oh, okay.
And so when I came over in '73, it was November of '73, I went to the headquarters where he was, and I already had contact with a manager of a hospital, director of the hospital over in Texas.
Okay.
And they wanted a PR person. So I called them and they said yes, but the director said yes, but our chairman of the board is on vacation right now, and he wanted to be part of the selection committee.
Okay.
So maybe you can come a little bit later. So I waited there for a little while, and then a man came who was the president of the area where we were, and he wanted a printer up in Hackettstown, New Jersey, because there was a new hospital. It wasn't even finished. It was just finishing, and they needed somebody to be a PR and community relations and different things. So he said to me, have they asked you, have they told you that you can go there? I said, no.
Because you were waiting on the chairman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said, come with me. And he had a plane, and he flew me up to Hackettstown, New Jersey. And that was really a better situation, because it was a new hospital, and it gave me an opportunity to get into the American way of running hospitals, and not the English. But if I'd have gone over to the other one, they were already far ahead of me.
Yeah.
So it worked out, and I was there for 4 years, and then Boulder needed somebody.
Colorado.
Boulder, Colorado, of the place there. So they called me, and I'd been in the other hospital for 3 years. So, and my children were dying to get onto the ski slopes. So I said yes, okay. So then I went for 7 years to Boulder, Colorado, which was a beautiful place. And when we moved from Colorado in '84, my wife cried, I think, for two years.
Really?
Missing, from the difference between Washington and Boulder is dramatic.
Really? Like the scenery and the people and everything?
Well, no, the people, everything is so friendly, but Washington is so starchy.
Yep. This was Washington State?
Washington, D.C.
Oh, wow.
Well,
That is, I can imagine the crying then.
well, it was right on the border. We were in Maryland, but it was right on the border of D.C.
Okay, kind of near where Arlington is?
Oh no, that's the other side.
The other side,
That
but
was this.
that borders it as
the
well.
the north side.
Okay. Yeah, Arlington is
Maryland,
Virginia.
Maryland side.
Yeah, gotcha. So you moved to Washington, D.C., and that's got to be a drastic change.
Oh,
in-
it was completely. I mean, it's a different world, different people, different mindsets. You know, it's. I mean, all the people in Boulder thought about was ice skating and skiing and
enjoying life.
yes,
Then you get to D.C.
running,
and it's all
running.
you get to DC, it's all politics and
Yeah, they were all
hustle and bustle.
Every morning there were hordes of people running the roads.
Man. So you moved, what was the point for DC? Why did you go there?
I knew the director of the big hospital in Maryland,
Okay.
and he was wanting somebody. He called me, and I'd been long enough in Boulder, and he was English, and so I accepted it. And then I was there for 18 years.
Wow.
18 years in Maryland.
And that was in the middle of the 80s.
That was from 84 to 95.
Wow. It's a long time to be in Maryland.
Yeah. Well, then I retired.
Okay. So
I retired in 95.
you retired in 95. Is that when you kind of made the decision to start looking more south?
Not immediately, because when I came down because a friend of mine had moved to Deltona, and they wanted somebody to be, because they didn't have children and they were getting old. They wanted someone down here that they knew, so that I could help them out.
Okay.
So after 18 years in Maryland, we decided, and 6 years after being in Maryland as a worker, I was volunteering everywhere.
Now, when you, I know that you told me before that when you were in Maryland, is that when you met Eleanor Roosevelt?
No, that was in Ethiopia.
I was in Ethiopia.
Yeah, she was over there for a big meeting, and it was a worldwide meeting. And because you're English, you know, you're not an Ethiopian, you can get into the meeting.
Okay.
And she was there, and I talked to her for quite a long time.
What kind of questions did you ask her? Or was it just standard conversation?
General conversation. I didn't go into any... I didn't want her to think I was a spy.
Oh, Reginald, the double agent. Oh, so just general conversation about the area? Or what was she over there for?
It was a meeting, meetings from all the... there were lots of different heads of states there. And
okay, so
she
like
was representing...
nations.
She was United Nations sort of thing.
Gotcha.
And she was representing them.
Okay, so she was there for America.
Yeah.
Man, there had to be some interesting people at that meeting.
Oh, there were. The general who was the president of Nigeria, I talked to him. General somebody.
So it sounds like they were kind of meeting to decide the future kind of
Well,
Ethiopia,
they were, and not only Ethiopia, but
the surrounding areas
yeah.
as well.
yeah.
Okay. I'll have to look back in some history books and figure out exactly what happened after that. That's really interesting to know that they met there and then to see how it evolved from there.
Yes.
Man. Well, let's see what we can do here.
Yeah.
Let's hope I don't skull this one.
Oh no! Did we bring the picture? Oh.
On hole 3, when I'm shooting from the whites where I normally am,
Yeah.
I tend to go towards the trees on the left. I don't know why. So,
Well, because you're hitting it. You're trying too hard.
so hard, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't need to. As long as you get a good crisp hit. it
Yes,
goes.
that's right.
That's why you keep coming
That's
back
golf.
to golf.
That's
Oh no! Too much. Oh no!
You ever see him?
That was so long. I didn't know it was gonna roll that great. There it is. There we go. I've got a good lag. Boom.
Oh,
That's the
Reggie,
best shot right
that was nice.
there. Heck yeah.
Every time I try harder to accomplish something at golf, I get worse at it.
Yeah.
The swing goes all over the place.
Yeah. You just and if you try to hit it hard,
Yeah.
harder than usual, it's just a soft, smooth swing, and hitting on the sweet spot, and it goes.
Yep. That and timing.
Yes.
That timing. Every time I try so hard,
yes.
I lose timing.
Yes.
So that
You
my
go quicker.
club is open or too close.
Right. But that's golf,
I think that's one of the things that makes it so addicting is that you want to perfect it, but it's nearly impossible.
Yeah, well, the harder you try, the worse you get, and
You know,
that's why practice makes perfect,
it's true.
which I don't like doing.
Don't like practicing? No. I will say, coming out and just coming to the range and hitting, and just forgetting about other stuff, just getting away is
Yeah.
relaxing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is relaxing.
So, you also told me that there was a time that you met JFK.
Yes, my cousin, when I came to America, he took me down to DC, and we were walking through the one of the buildings, and JFK came out of his office and stopped and shook hands and asked where we were from and all that sort of thing.
Did he give off like an aura or anything, or
Oh no, he's quite just like you would.
just a regular man?
Yeah.
Didn't have any sense about him.
No.
Huh. 'Cause you always think, I think that's one of the things about meeting, the people that you admire in life is that in your mind, they seem like something so much bigger when they're just people.
Well, you usually see them when they're that way.
Fair enough. Yep. So you got to meet him, a good
Yeah.
conversation.
Oh yeah,
Nice
we
man.
talked for about 15 minutes because he was wondering why I was there and just general talk, and where I was going and what I was going to do in America, and He was and so that gave me a different perspective of JFK.
Yeah,
You know, he was a human.
not just a political guy on TV.
No.
So you said, I'd like to know, since we've gotten up to the present, I'd like to know, I'm interested how your journey with your wife.
Well, we were married 65 years and we never had an argument. And people ask me, wow, that was amazing. How did you do it? I said yes a lot of times.
There is a secret.
She was a dentist.
That's right. You told me she did dentistry in Ethiopia.
Yes, she did.
For a lot of people.
Yeah. She flew around with the mission had an airplane and they flew her around to the different villages.
Did she stay with that career her whole life?
Yeah, after university, she went into dentistry. This was in Ireland. She was an Irish girl, and that's where we were married in '62. We were married in Ireland.
So how did she live?
She came to college.
She came to college in Europe.
Same college when I was there.
Yeah, because it's not very often back then that, unless it was college or something like that, that you would meet somebody from a completely different continent.
Right. I know. She wanted her siblings, her sister and her brother. Her brother had come over to California and her sister was in England. So she was left, and I think she felt a little lonely and she wanted more company, so she wanted to do a year at the college. And that's where I was.
Wow. So she was doing dentistry and you were doing the working the press and doing the ministry, and just everywhere that you guys went to, she just continued her dentistry wherever it was.
Yeah.
Wow. I guess anywhere you go, that's an occupation that just people say, yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah, they're looking for people to.
Yeah. Did she teach people in Ethiopia how to become dentists at the time as well?
No. She was just working with the hospital and looking after the children.
Yeah.
She was more a mother when we were in Ethiopia. She did some dentistry.
So you got married in Ireland.
Yeah.
That had to be a beautiful ceremony.
Yes, in 1962.
Was she a feisty woman?
No, obstinate. You know, she knew what she wanted, and I had to toe the line. But we got on together very well.
That's good. That sounds like you guys had a very happy marriage.
Oh yes, and the children. She was a good mother. All the children, none of them smoke, none of them drink. They all got along together. And
do you guys find time to get together?
Every 2 years we all get together. We've got 8 grandchildren and 4 children, so there are 16 of us.
Man, that's a big family.
Yeah.
That has to be fun every 2 years.
So, like last July, not the one that's just gone, the one before, we were in just north of Naples, and Fort Myers.
Okay.
Fort Myers. We have a big house for a whole week, and we all go there.
Okay, so everybody can spend time at one place and
Yeah,
you get a full week with each other.
yeah.
That's cool. That's really interesting. But that's got to feel
And
good.
they call me every week at different times. My daughter calls more often, but all of them call and say how they are and what they're doing, and wondering how I am.
It's good to be loved.
Oh, it is.
All right, we get one last chance.
You could take my place, and I could take your place.
You're the star of our show today. Oh, yes. Oh, great shot, Reg. Next thing, we're gonna see Reginald with a green jacket on TV.
Oh, I went over it. Oh man, it's hard getting out of that grass.
Yours turn.
Yeah, I didn't mind her.
So, I was wondering if you could close us out with some words of wisdom, maybe. Give us something,
Yeah,
maybe something that you've learned through life that people might be able to take away.
well, the first thing is to walk. Walk every day. Not you can't walk a long way on one day and then stay away from walking for the next 3 days. It's every day, 10,000 steps. 10,000 steps is 5 miles, and it's the basic. It's not even over the top. It's basic health is 10,000 steps a day.
Okay.
Eat sensibly. Stay away from the heavy foods. Definitely don't smoke and don't drink, and you'll live a long time.
Well, I think those are good words right there. That's good words of wisdom right there.
The point is having a good lifestyle and not overdoing anything. I mean, even the good you can overdo.
Yeah. So words to live by Reginald would be: eat sensibly, don't drink, don't smoke, and get at least 10
No
steps.
drugs.
No drugs. Get at least 10 steps in a day.
10,000.
10,000. I said 10 steps. And get at least 10,000 steps in a day.
Yes.
What's the key to happiness?
Being positive.
Being positive. Now that's definitely something I can strive for.
Just to live happy, not to worry about anyone, be kind to people, be helpful, and you'll have friends, and don't use friends. Be friendly, but don't use it. Don't be friendly because you want to get something from them. I can't say it enough. You've got to be cheerful and positive, not complaining all the time, and not worrying about anything. Just be yourself and enjoy life.
Well, you guys heard it from Reg himself. Be positive. Thank you guys for watching our interview. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will talk to you next time.